Here are the step-to-step directions for your art project. First, take your piece of paper, fold it in half hot dog, and make sure you crease it. Then take it and fold it in half hamburger. Open it up, and you'll have an X over your paper. We're going to use a pencil, and we're going to use what's called a ghost line. That's a very light line. And we're going to draw the shape of a head, remembering that the center of your paper is where the center of your head will be. So we're going to go a little bit above that center and a little bit below. And that's where we're going to start drawing that oval shape for your head. And I'm going to use a ghost line, so I'm going to be pretty light on my line that I'm drawing. And then when you draw a face, your eyes are actually right about in the middle of your head. So I'm going to take and use that line down the middle to say one eye is on one side and one eye is on the other side. And then you can put your iris inside and your pupil, and even add some eyelashes. Then start right at the middle of your paper and come down and make some kind of nose. And then your mouth is not just a straight line. Your mouth has an upper lip and a lower lip. So we're going to draw that. So here's the lower lip. And here's the upper lip. And then I can draw a line between those two lips. Then for your hair, you're going to make it look like your hair, but we're not going to draw every hair. We're going to draw an outline of where your hair would be. So my hair comes down on my forehead, so I'm going to draw a line. It's not always right straight, so I'm going to go like that. Then my hair goes down and it covers my ears, so you can't see my ears. And then it kind of goes up on the top of my head and then over on this side. So I just made the outline. Now on your face, you have a neck. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to put one line here on this side of the paper, one line on this side of the paper. And then from your neck, you have your shoulders that come out, and then your arms go down. So shoulders come out, arms go down. And we're going to put some kind of shirt on your body. So you can draw the collar, decide what kind you want. It could be a round collar, or it could have a collar that's a V shape. So put your collar. If you have designs on your shirt, you can put stripes or buttons, but we're going to make it pretty simple there. And then up here on this top, on my ghost line, I'm going to erase the top of my head because it's covered with my hair and you won't be able to see it. So I'm going to erase that one line there. Then my job is to choose some wild colors because we're going to make this picture of you with different colors. You're going to have a color for your skin, a color for your hair, a color for your eyes, and then we're also going to put the white of your eyes with a white crayon and a color for your lips. And we're going to make it wild and crazy. So I'm going to take and put this into fast speed. And let's see if we can go and show the coloring part. So I'm going to give myself orange skin. So I'm just going to go in and color. Oops. I forgot one part. After you've made your lines, you're going to take a Sharpie pen, because a Sharpie pen is waterproof, and we're going to trace those lines first. So right on your pencil ghost line, you're going to go around with your Sharpie. And you're going to trace every one of those lines. Trace your eyes, your irises, your pupil. You can color that pupil in black. Your eyelashes. Your nose. Your lips that make your mouth. Your neck. The bottom of your face where you have your chin. Your shirt, shoulders and upper arms. You even have some button details. When you color, make sure you color nice and dark, because we're going to do a watercolor paint resist over this picture. And we want to make sure that you color nice and dark so that when we paint it with the watercolors, you'll still be able to see your crazy colors that you colored with. So I just color all of the skin one color. So any place where I have skin, even on my neck here, I'm going to color that. And I keep coloring nice and hard until all of my skin is colored one color. Remember, Martin Luther King said, you should not judge someone by the color of their skin. So we're going to show that even if someone has green skin or blue skin or orange skin, that we don't judge them. We treat them kindly and fairly and with love, not hate. I'm almost done with my skin. Even my nose is that same skin color. And then I'm going to take and the whites of my eyes, I'm going to color white. It's hard to see, but you just have to think about every place in that white that you need to color. Then I'm going to get one that I finished coloring so you can see what it looks like when it's finished. This is one I did with purple skin. And so I went and I colored all the different parts, all those crazy colors. And then I took my pen and I wrote some of those character traits or the content of my character with some words up around on the blank pieces of my paper. So you'll do that after you finish your nice coloring. Then you get to choose what color would you like to do your watercolor resist with. So there's green or blue or kind of a pinkish purple or yellow. And I have some pinkish purple. So I'm going to take my brush and my paint, and my job is to just take and carefully paint all over my picture, even the words. And because those words were written with that Sharpie, they're going to stay just how they are. They aren't going to bleed or disappear. And I go all the way over the head also. So every part of my paper gets painted with a watercolor resist. And wherever you put that crayon, it will stay that color, and the paint will just resist. The crayon will resist the paint, and the paint will only go on the parts that you did not put that crayon on. Can you see that even the whites of my eyes stay white? I also sign my piece down here, so you'll need to make sure before you paint it, you sign your piece of art too. You just put your name nice and small in the left-hand corner. So I put Mrs. C for mine. And then when you're all finished and these dry, we'll be able to put them together and make a big art piece for Martin Luther King. And we know that you need to take and judge someone by the content of their character, not the color of their skin.